Okay, so 2022 is coming to an end, and I thought I'd do a quick video to wrap up this year, talking about my favorite tech that I used over the course of this year. Some of it is new stuff, some of it is like older devices, but it's all stuff that I enjoyed using, so I thought I'd share it with you. Now, I am coming off the tail end of a cold, so my voice is a little bit but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, we're gonna start off here, the laptop. So this is the Asus Zephyrus G15. This is, well, it's a white laptop. If you know me, that's like a big selling point for me. Realistically, this is like, I'm drawn to the color, but this is such a good device. And they have like the new webcam this year. But I think a lot of my audience is looking at this and they're angry because like there's so many more powerful devices you have access to, like better looking devices. I get it. But for me, aesthetics is a big part of how I live my life. And I mean, I don't play like super demanding games. I don't edit on super demanding footage. So it's like, this is perfect for what I'm looking for. So yeah, Zephyrus G15, I really like it. The other laptop that I use quite frequently is this, the M2 MacBook Air. Now this is on a skin. This is dbrand Damascus skin. I gotta be honest, of all the skins I have seen on the blue M2 MacBook Air, none of them look good except for this one. This is truly the only one that looks good. It's like that nice shimmer, that holographic shimmer. It looks so sick. But this, the reason why I like this thing is just like incredible performance for its size and weight. I wish it had a little fan in it, but yeah. The thing is, if I didn't edit videos, like if I didn't do YouTube and I didn't play games, like if I was a completely different person, this would be the device that I use. But yeah, okay, those are the laptops. I gotta bring this water with me because I am parched, dude. Okay, this is my, I guess like my desktop setup. Normally, because this is a set, I don't edit my stuff on set. I have like a different office area that I normally have this stuff on, but for the purpose of this video, I thought I'd just bring it in to kind of showcase it a little bit better. Let's start off with this one. So this is the desktop. This is the NR200P Max from Cooler Master. I've built 3 or 4 systems in this particular case, or this type of case. I like the small form factor case if you guys watch my channel. But what makes this one special, the Max version, it's the same kind of size, but it's got water cooling like plumbed right into it. It's awesome. So I put a Intel 13900K as well as the 4090 from NVIDIA in here. When I first built this thing, I was convinced that this would kind of be like a meme build, that it would be like super hot, wouldn't be able to handle the temperatures, but I was just curious to see if it would work. But dude, this handles the heat of, like the case handles the heat of those components remarkably well. Like I'm shocked at how good it is. Very quiet system, very powerful. It's fantastic case. I think that's basically, oh, there is this thing. If you're curious why there's like a loose cable. The 4090 can take 4 cables, like 4 power feeds, but if you don't overclock it, you can just run it on 3. So that's what I've done. Okay, let's screen. This is LG's 49-inch screen. I've been running this for a couple months. When it first came in, I was convinced that this was like way too big of a screen. Like it's great for edits. Clearly you can put like all the stuff on it. You got like your multiple sources. You can have your main timeline. Like it's just an awesome feed for editing. But it's a little wide for games. Like I'm not gonna play a game right now, but like I play Overwatch a lot and not a lot of games support the ultra wide resolution natively, like very few. So you just have these like big black bars on the side, which is not ideal, but that's just how ultra wide's are. I just love this monitor though. Like having used this for a few months, I'm so drawn to like the ultra wide format for edits and just like productivity, just like having multiple browser windows. It's real nice. Okay, so yeah, LG's 49-inch. I forgot the model name. I think it's like a WL95 something. But I think they only make one 49-inch desktop panel. And it's high refresh rate, so it's, if you're into games, it's awesome. Okay, the headphones. So these are super ugly. This is the HD6XX. It's a kind of collaboration from Mass Drop, or I think they're called Drop now. Drop and Sennheiser. I think these are the best value for like relatively high-end headphones. I love them. They just sound very flat. They're good for edits. I do find that they kind of throw off how your audience hears it. So it's not the best for like trying to simulate what your audience is going to hear because they're using different devices. But I like the way those sound, and that's why I use them for edits. And they're open back. So there's that. Okay, The drives I use. So we use Blackmagic cameras right now, and we have these Asus external drives that we throw SSDs in, like NVMe's. And they do their thing. The RGBs make them go a lot faster. Okay, okay, keyboard. So this, I have shown this, I think in a video or two, but I've never really talked about it in detail. So Teja, Nathan from Teja Types, he built, like a couple years ago, he did this keyboard, and it was like such a nice thing for him to do this. Like he built it from scratch, and it was like a really nice gesture from him. And I never really spent the time to like showcase it properly. I just love the sound of it. And I've tried so many keyboards that I just can't beat it, so that's why I still use it. And it's like customized to me, so I love it. There's also this thing. This is an older mouse. This is the G Pro Wireless from Logitech. I want this mouse to change. So it still uses micro USB. I think of all the devices I own, this is the last thing that I use that uses micro USB to charge, but I love the mouse, so I continue to use it. I've had so many companies send me mice that are similar in shape to this, like the Pulsar, very close, I like it, but I still like the G Pro Wireless the most, and still uses micro USB. Okay, the mouse pad, this is from Razer. This is, I think, from like their work lineup. I think it's called the Studio Pro. I don't know if that's the exact name, but it's just the white mouse pad from Razer. It's very inexpensive. They're like 10 bucks. I've replaced it a couple times over the years, but it's a good mouse pad. I use two phones. I'm using the iPhone 13 Pro Max from last year, and obviously the white nothing phone. Like this is such a nice device, and it's got the lights. I mean, the lights that's what makes that device. Okay, this is an iPad stand that was sent to me a while ago. I don't know if I am drawn to it just because of its ratchetness. Like it's got a ratchet system, so you can like rotate it and it clicks, and it's really nice. But I think it's a perfect way to hold an iPad up beside you while you work on other stuff. So I have like messages that come through, or interact with like certain apps for work that need an iPad on there. It's just really nice to have like a side mounted iPad like that. I do wish the base was heavier, because sometimes if you like tilt it too far forward, it can topple over, which ain't my favorite, but no one else makes anything quite like this that I've found. So that's why I continue to use that. Oh, the backpack, is that even tech? Sure. The backpack. This is from a company called Vessel? Oh my God, I don't even know the name. Hold on. I should get this right. We can't even cut, dude. Tessel. Why did I think it was a V? It's not a V. Tessel. But yeah, it's their jetpack, and it's got this nice polygonal pattern. I had this years ago, and I just had it in a closet, and I completely forgot about it. But then earlier this year, and like I popped in, I was like, oh my God, forgot all about it. So there it is. I think that's basically it. That's the tech. You know what? This isn't tech, but we'll talk about it because it's often in the comments. The fish tank. There's an LED light bar at the top. That's kind of tech. I don't know who makes it. Chihiro, I think, maybe. So this is a aquarium, 48 gallons. For the people that are interested. The way that I've done this, it's kind of like this Japanese aquascaping style where you have like a very simple kind of carpeting plant on the bottom. So those are like little short plants. And then I have a single rock, which is covered in algae right now. But I found this look a little bit too kind of plain. So I did this thing, this like tree thing. So it's not actually an underwater tree. It's a branch it was just like a dead branch. And then you attach moss, like certain types of moss, to that branch, and then it grows into this somewhat bonsai looking tree thing underwater. And then I have a bunch of neon tetras in there. I have about 30 or 40 of them. I just like the way they look. They're like super simple fish, but I like the color and I like the way that they school together. And then there's a whole bunch of shrimp in here as well. There's cherry shrimp as well as some Amano shrimp. And those just help to keep the whole tank in check. There's also some snails in there if you care, but they're just snails. But that's the stuff that I used the most of this year. This is the tech that I used in 2022.